welcome to our course. So let me give you a quick tour of our page. So this is our home page that looks like this. So the first thing I'm asking is for you to send a WhatsApp message to this number so we can start our group. Then you will see some important buttons here. Here is our course introduction presentation, and basically here you will find all the course information that you need to know. It loads in a preview, or you can download it. So make sure you do that and you check out all the course specifics. It takes a bit to download, but there it is. So you can check it here or you can download it. Here you'll find, again, everything you need to know about the course and also how to navigate it. If we go back, this is where you'll find this screencast. You can always check it again. The course calendar, that's an important button. Here you will find the breakdown month by month, week by week of everything that you're supposed to do. So you will see that it's done by month. You have the dates, you have what week we're in. So January 16th is when we start. And you will also find what you're supposed to do. So for example, for the end of week 2, these are the things that you need to do. And week 2 is also when we start our conversation clubs. And check carefully what it says. Hub participation or conversation club, participation number 1, and you have basically 2 weeks to do it. And each one of them, well, whether you do it here or here, it's 1.43% of your grade because there's a total of 7. So if you do all 7, you will get 10% of your grade. Then we go into the next month. You will notice that we have a day off. Well, we're working online asynchronously anyway, but you will see that there's no hub participation available on that Monday because it is a holiday. And so this is continuation from week 3, which starts here in January and continues to February. So week 3 is when we start working with your units. So you will see that we have 2 weeks to work on one unit. We're starting in unit 6. This is our first unit, and you have all the activities that go with it. You will notice that in purple I have LIA, or Language in Action, and it is to be done in 4 steps over the 2-week period when we see the unit. So unit 6 here, that's your first language in action, and step 1, step 2 are Wednesday and Thursday of the first week we see the unit, and the second week you will have step 3 and 4. Note that language in action, if you do all 4 steps on time and properly, you will get 4% of your final grade. There are 5 language in actions, 1 basically per unit. You will also see that at the end of the second week of unit 6, you have your first journal, and it is 2% of your grade. All the journals are marked in green. You will see more of them throughout the months. Then you also have, in kind of yellowish tone here, you have the assignments. We have 2 assignments, writing assignment and a speaking assignment. Now, the first draft of each is worth 5% of your final grade. For those of you who had taken English before the TESOL, this will be new because the first draft before did not count for a grade, and now it does. It gives you 5% of your final grade, while the final draft is worth 10%. Now, marked in gray, you have quizzes. We have a total of 2 quizzes in the course, and the quiz will be open during 1 week. In this case, it's March 6th through the 12th. Quiz 1 gives you 5% of your final grade, and quiz 2 is scheduled for April 17th through the 23rd. Finally, we have the level exam at the end. In week 15 of the course, we have your speaking production exam. That's when you actually get to speak to your classmates and myself. And we will be doing it over this period. Notice how we have 2 days off during this week. So we will have to do the exam between Tuesday and Thursday, and also on Saturday, to make sure everybody gets a chance. And then finally, week 16 is the last week of the course. That's when you do all the other exams. Now, all the exams together, this one and these 4 more, I believe, they give you 20% of your final grade. And finally, May 15th is our last official day, and this is when I will have your grades ready. So that's the course calendar, very important to check it out and set yourself the reminders, because not all of these activities will show up on the calendar here on the right when they're activated. For example, with language in action, you will only see it on the calendar on the 4th day, but that's step already number 4. So please set yourself reminders that on Wednesdays and Thursdays, basically of every week, except for the weeks when you have the speaking assignment first draft and writing assignment first draft, all the other weeks, starting with week 3 of the course, on a Wednesday and a Thursday, you always have one step of language in action to do. So that's important to take note. Set yourself some Google reminders so that you don't forget to do any of your activities. I will also be reminding you in the WhatsApp chat. So that was a course calendar. Editing key, this is what you will need to refer to when we work on your writing assignments. And here's basically, later we can take a closer look at it. Then finally have the punctuation guide. One of the things that I always try to focus on is the use of punctuation, so that we don't use just commas or periods, but a lot more. So here you'll find all the information on how to use all these other things, and we'll be making reference to this as we work throughout the course. All right, so these were basically the basic buttons, and I just realized that this has moved, so I'll put it back where it's supposed to be. You will also find this button supposed to get here. So on the assignments button, this is where you will find the page that has just the assignments, meaning the writing draft, the writing final, speaking draft, speaking final. You will also see the dates when they're due once again. If I go back, the quizzes, the same thing. This will give you access just to the quizzes. There are a total of 2 of them, and you will see the dates when they're available. Those are the quizzes. And the level exam is available right here. So of course it will be available in when the time comes, but basically you can access them here. Now all of these will actually appear on your calendar when they're basically due. So, and finally, the actual course content. So is broken down like this. I will be opening these as necessary. So right now we're going to course introductions, and here this is the work that we have during the first 2 weeks of class. You will see the activity itself, and you will see when it's due. So in this case I put my own introductory video, so you have basically the 2 weeks to see my video on this Padlet link or right here. And then to go to the same Padlet link, you just click on it to make your own introductory video. So right here, you will find just mine for now, but I hope to see all of them at the latest by January 29th, which is the deadline. Then you have your ebook. We have 2 books in the course, listening and reading and speaking. No, I just said it wrong. Listening and speaking and reading and writing student books. And we also have the workbook. So make sure you have access to them, that you have no problem, because the course is based on your book. So it's very important that you're able to access them properly. Under this link, you will find important documents such as the syllabus and the academic honesty policy, which I'm asking you to sign. And you basically verbally sign by recording a short message saying that basically you have read it, you understand it, etc. This is where you would click on it, and again you have until the 29th to do it. The Conversation Club, I will be posting the schedule as soon as it's available, which will be in the first week of the course. And the grading criteria, if you click here, you can specifically see them, even though I've also included them on the course introductory presentation, where once again, which is right here, which is where you can see how you get a grade, right? How you can pass the course and, well, learn its content. And then we have the units. So each unit has basically the same setup. I'll show you the example of the first one, which we will start in week 3, meaning starting January 30th. And here again, you will see everything that you have to do. Each unit basically looks the same. So you have the activity itself, and it's hyperlinked, so you can just click on it and go there directly, and you will see the description of what you have to do and when it's due. Notice that all the deadlines are basically by midnight, 11:59 p.m., and check the dates carefully. Now you will find that all of these, unit after unit, are due on the same date. So we have pre-assessment. It's always due basically on Monday of when we start the unit. The idea here is to basically check your previous knowledge to see how much of what you will be seeing in the unit you might already know. So you can focus on the areas that are new for you. Language in action, as I had mentioned before, there are 4 steps in order to complete it. So the deadline for this one is February 9th, which is a Thursday. Remember, it's always going to be Wednesday, Thursday, but notice the dates. Step 1 is to be done on Wednesday, February 1st. Step 2, Thursday, February 2nd. Then the following week, because we have 2 weeks for each unit, the following week you have, again, Wednesday, February 8th in this case, and Thursday, February 9th. So be careful, because each of these steps counts. They give you 1% of your final grade, and the whole language in action gives you 4% if you do it on time and completely. Then you have the assignment. If you click on it, it will actually open. You will see that it's due on Sunday, and you have a journal that's also due on Sunday. So writing assignments and journals will always be due on Sundays. So pretty much all the dates are similar. Pre-assessments always on Mondays. Language in action Wednesdays and Thursdays over 2 weeks. Writing assignment or speaking assignment, whether it's a first draft or final draft, will always be for Sunday, and the journals will always be for Sunday as well. So that brings me to almost the end of what I need to tell you. So back to the home page. At the bottom here, you'll find your books. So this is where you can access them easily, or if you have trouble here, you can access them through modules as well. So I believe this is about it. So when the dates are actually, when this is published, you will see the assignments due here. But remember, again, language in action, you will only see when it's step number 4 because of the way the gradebook is set up. So it's very important to set yourself reminders. Again, you can open the calendar right here. I think I had it open somewhere here. There it is. So remember, use this calendar, which you can again find right here. Use this calendar to set yourself all the necessary reminders, even at the very beginning of the course. Just go and set all of them, or if not, make it a habit before Monday to set the whole next week to know what you're going to be doing. But again, I will send friendly reminders. Well, welcome to our course. I expect a wonderful semester together. So let's enjoy our journey.